Welcome to episode 8 of the Super Parent Syndrome with your host, Dr. Nick Fanning. Today's topic is, who's your coach?
Parenting in the 21st century is ever evolving. And while you balance work, kids, and your sanity, it's easy to feel discouraged. Welcome to the Super Parent Syndrome with your host, Dr. Nick Fanning.
Oh, parents, I am so grateful to be online with you this week. I've got a great episode for you. We're going to talk about who's your coach, or more importantly, who's keeping you accountable to your dreams and your goals. So sit back, relax, let's get to it. So what I'm talking about with this is that you don't have to pay high-priced dollars for people that are going to keep you accountable or keep you moving in the right direction. But I do want to make sure that you have the consideration of that being a possibility. Maybe not the high price stuff, but definitely having somebody there pushing you along the way. And what I mean there is if you take your top 5 goals that you may have, or maybe even your number 1 goal, there's a reason that you may not be on the right path for that. And that reason might be that is nobody's coaching you or nobody's pushing you outside your comfort zone to get that accomplished. And what I mean that is that the greatest in every profession has somebody hold them to that high standard. And what I mean there is if you think about Tiger Woods, he has golfing coaches. He's one of the best professional golfers there is, yet he has somebody that's helping to critique him and help him push up to a new level. All the greatest professional sports, again, that leader, that coach that's pushing them, that's trying to drive that talent out of them, but then also hone those skills continually. But then if you think about it, even some of the richest people in this world, they have a board that they're accountable to. They may have personal friends or family holding them accountable to those dreams or goals or those manifestations that they need in their life. And so what I'm asking you today, beautiful people, is who's your coach? Who's keeping you accountable? And for some, it might just be as simple as a mom's group or an after-school club or a pre-mop school. Or maybe it's that, for some of us, it could even be a therapist, okay? To keeping us, making sure that we're sharpening saw, or a personal trainer. But the thing is, we all need one. Then who is going to be on board for you? So my challenges for you this week is whatever your goal is, whether it's your personal health, maybe it's your business health, or maybe it's your being a parent, I need you to latch on to somebody, either a mentor or a coach, paid or not paid, and make sure that you have somebody that's going to help you push you out of your comfort zone and push you to a higher level. Because in all honesty, if we're just kind of coasting, we're going downhill. But if you have somebody that's there, holding you accountable and holding you to do that, that's a big deal. So let's just talk about health. That can be a personal trainer. So if you're looking at somebody that's that you're going to pay to do that, or it could be as simple as a workout buddy or a group of people, or it could be signing up for a biking class or an aerobics class. But these people now serve as somebody holding you to this ritual or this rhythm that you're about to start. If you have a workout buddy, hey, if you sleep in, they're going to be mad at you. If you pay for a class, you've already put the financial investment into it, and you have a group of people that are wanting you there, that are hoping that you're there. They're going to keep you accountable. Hey, we've been missing you in spin class. Get your bottom there. Let's make sure we get you back on board. Or maybe it's a meditation class or a yoga class. So again, a little bit of spirituality, but more a mindset thing, but also physical to it as well. Again, this group of people keeping you accountable to that. And for some people, it's as easy and cheap as a church group. And that's great because, again, spirituality, but also making sure that you're being present every month. You're pushing your children, again, towards a spiritual goal as well. But then, again, you have that church family or that sense of belonging and that social right to also make sure that you're moving things along. So whatever it is, it can be as complicated or as easy as you desire. The big thing is just making sure that you have somebody on board that's not your spouse, that doesn't live under the same roof as you. Because I got to tell you, if my wife, I've told her many, many times of like, hey, hon, I want you to hold me accountable to this. And God bless that woman. She loves me so much. She knows that when I get stressed or when things are really, cruddy, that she just wants to make me happy. And she knows that, I might reach for a Coke or for a beer instead of trying to go for that 6-pack abs. And so she's not going to hold me accountable as much as if I had somebody outside of my home doing that. Now, I will tell you, there is an exception. if you have a small child, like a 4 or 5-year-old, you tell them your goals and you tell them what this, they will keep you accountable. There is no way around it. They will make sure that you do certain things in a certain way, because otherwise they're going to pester you until you go insane. For example, like my 5-year-old, I told her, hey, daddy doesn't get to have a Coca-Cola anymore. And I will tell you this, that anytime I try to reach for that, or if I try to buy one, she's like, Dad, remember? And she just harps on me until I say, fine, you're right. I got to give this up. Daddy does not need it. Daddy is stronger than this. So, whatever it might be, that would be the exception. But otherwise, make sure you have that person or group holding you there. My tool for myself is I have an accountability group. They're a great group of guys. We call in every Tuesday morning. I have another one that calls in on Tuesday nights as well. One group is made up of a couple of other doctors that are high achievers. And then another group is actually made up of some old college friends that are in different areas of business. So that way I have a fresh perspective outside of my profession on certain things too. But these are men just like me. They have families. They're business owners. They're involved, they're trying to improve themselves, and so you want to grab those like-minded people to help you keep you accountable. They say that you earn and that you have a lifestyle such as the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And so here's the thing, choose wisely. Last thing you want to be is like the whiny coworker that you have to work with, or the moms group of the people that are just, with loose morals, or you're just wondering how they even have a child, or how come the state hasn't even taken their children. Make sure that you choose wisely whatever your accountability group is, or that mentor or coach is going to be. And, it goes in all sorts of different frames, right? For example, when you're working with people, I have financial goals in mind. And so my accountant and my personal finance planner, I make sure that they have similar goals or similar standards that they're trying to work towards for their own family that I want for mine. Because if they're trying to do A, B, and C, and I'm trying to do, R, X, and Y, it's not going to mesh. They're not going to be the best fit for me. So for you folks, you need to do the same thing. Is look, whatever you choose, make sure you choose wisely, and you have those people of the goals that you desire. So again, step outside your comfort zone. Find a coach on your top 1 goal or your top 5 goals, or find a group of people that can hold you to that accountability. And it can be as easy as a phone call. It can be as easy as a FaceTime session, or a Skype group call, or Google Hangout. But make sure it becomes just a regular rhythm and a ritual. And I got to tell you, that's like one of the top secrets to success that I've seen across the board, is having that accountability group. One accountability group, mine, is 45 minutes long, and we meet every Tuesday night. The other one, 35 minutes tops. It usually is more like 20 minutes every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. But those are times where I can do it every single week. I don't schedule anything around it. I don't schedule things during those times, because I know during that time I'm going to be on phone with these other men, holding me to a higher standard. And, for you guys, it might be a Bible study, men's group. It could be a female Bible study, or a mom's group, or a MOPS group. It could be your spin class. It could be your personal training sessions. Whatever it is, make sure that you set up those times where you're accountable to a higher goal and pushing you outside that comfort zone. So that's my challenge to you folks. This is Dr. Nick Fanning with the Super Parent Podcast. And again, we're just taking every single step of the way. We're making it better and better. And we're going to make this thing just so addictive to listen to. I'm just so excited to serve you guys. And again, I'm so grateful for you. Again, this is Dr. Nick Fanning signing off.
Thanks for listening to another episode of The Super Parent Syndrome. Please be sure to visit peptalksforparents.com for more content and our free newsletter. And remember, you are not alone.